Right, during a clothing store's bargain days, sale day, uh, the regular price for a t-shirt is discounted by $5. So if we know the price of the t-shirt, we can do that minus 5 for the price of the t-shirt after the sale. There's a sales tax of 5%, and the 5% discount is applied before the sales tax. Okay, so we've got to subtract that 5 before we multiply by whatever the sales tax is. So write an expression that shows the regular price R of a t-shirt minus $5 discount. Well, that's going to be then R, the regular price, minus 5. Okay? Write a rule for the function P of R that expresses the final price of a t-shirt with the discount applied and the sales tax added. So we've started out by saying first we're going to take off that $5, okay? And then only once we've taken that off will we multiply for the sales tax. Now, if we multiplied by just 5%, I don't know if you know, but 5% as a percent translates to 0.05. Oops, sorry about that. As a decimal, okay? 0.05. Okay, so if I multiplied just by 0.05, that would only tell me the tax. Okay, I want to know the final price including the tax. So if I multiply by 1.05, this 1 right here, and this is an important bit, this 1 right here says 1 times the price minus $5 will tell us the price of the shirt. This 0.05 will calculate the tax. So together it calculates the price of the $5 discounted shirt and the sales tax on the $5 discounted shirt. The price plus the tax together equals the total amount. So we could write that, and we should write that. Rather than writing it as an expression, I'm going to write it as a function. And so we can say P of R equals 1.05 times R minus 5, where the first thing that happens is to subtract 5, and that's why it's in parentheses, moving it to the front of the line. Subtract first, then multiply it by 1.05. The 1 is the price of the shirt itself. The 0.05 is the additional amount of money you collect to give to the government for tax. Okay, and then how much would you pay during bargain days for a shirt regularly priced at $15.50? So then we would say, instead of P of R, some random price for the shirt, we would say P of $15.50 because that is the price. Okay, and how would we write that then? We would say, well, that's equal to 1.05 times that amount, $15.50, minus 5. Okay, and since we sub that in, I'm going to say this is brackets, and so is this brackets, and we will put a parenthesis saying, and here we are substituting in a value for the variable. Okay, so if we subtract that, then calculate this out, we say 1.05 times, what is 1550 minus 5? It is 1050. 10 and a half. Okay, now I just simply need to do that math problem. I'm going to do it in blue over here on the side, and we would say 1050 times 1.05, and we would get, oops, 0, 25, carry the 2, 5 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2, 5 times 1 is 5. I do not need to multiply by this 0 because it'll just give a row of zeros. What I need to do is make sure that when we multiply by this 1, the number lands straight down here. So I need 2 decimal places right here, and then I multiply by the 1. So I get a 0, I get a 5, I get a 0 and a 1, and when we add them together and calculate the number of decimal places we need, which is there's 2 here and 2 here for a total of 4. We need to have our decimal right here. So what we find is it is 11.0250, and since money rounds to 2 places, we need to round to here. So is this 5 or higher? Yes, it is. And then we get as a final answer $11.03 for the sale price with tax of that t-shirt.